Hey, traders. Uh, I'm hoping that you're having a good start to your week. And I just wanted to go over the trades that on the markets that I covered in the weekly outlook. I'd like to just do a follow up on them and see how we're doing or, where we can make adjustments and everything. This is, like I tell you, the beginning of the week is usually where market makers do a lot of misdirection. All right, it'll start to go up just to get you to take longs, and then they'll come back down on Tuesday and Wednesday, and run that until Friday. Shorts and come take out your stop losses and everything. So let's you know, just walk with me real quick. I know one of the first markets that I covered was gold, right? And with gold, uh, we were on the daily and everything, and I just remember talking about uh, this channel that we were in, right? This descending channel, and I was like, okay, we're at the top of the channel. This would probably be an excellent spot to start looking for bearish formations and patterns, and and we were overbought, excuse me, on the stochastics, and this was our opening candle here. This was it was a bullish move, and I probably suggested where I'm going by memory now. I probably suggested that maybe a short would be appropriate at this particular level here, and um, yeah, so far that looks like that was the case. uh, yeah, look at that. Look at the bearish move on the 4 hour, and we did it right at this level of resistance. That's why I picked this level. All right, we can see it a little more clearer on the 4 hour. So you know, uh, I'm wondering if I made any changes in between that time. I'm not sure, but I know with this candle here on the wait a minute, hold on. Okay, that's 26, 25. All right, 25. Why 26? All right. Well, shoot. All right. Well, let's go with this is 1 a.m. and it started to make this move, and I was hoping it would come back up here, and we get a good trade. Anyway, we got a good we they formed a good resistance, and you know, we got trade the price going in a negative, going moving in a bearish way. What do we do now? All right. Well, what I'm recognizing is where these closes are, all right, and where the limits of uh, those wicks are. I'm going to the 1 hour, and you see that we're above the 200. All right, we're above just above the 200, and it looks like price is going to come down here and test this low. All right, we got smooth traffic over here to the left. If we go to the 30-minute. All right, I don't want to go too in depth with this. I just wanted to do a follow up, really. All right, but we got a lot of bearishness here. We got the pullback here. That looks like a 38% pullback, and you see where all the EMAs are bunched up and everything. So I would think this is going to go down to the support, and maybe we might get some bullish uh, formations and patterns here, so that we can take a long. We're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch that on the 4 hour, because no, we're gonna actually watch it on the daily, and we're gonna see where where the next move would be. We're still overbought. Excuse me, we're still overbought. So it looks like we should be able to take this bearishly at least to the next uh, this previous high here. you know. But we got a lot of wick rejections here. Got closers and everything, and we have the what do you call the resist the this resistance, which is acting as support here, R2, and you'll see right over to the left where this is a legitimate level. We're at a daily. daily support. We're at a daily uh, level of support here. So I'm looking at price coming down here and rejecting in similar fashion as it did the previous two times it was down here. Okay. And we'll see how big that of a rejection that would be if we're going to touch that that the trend line of the of this channel, the resistance line of this channel. Okay, that's enough on that. Looks like it's looking bearish, and we're gonna look and think uh, of sells accordingly. All right, and we're not going to look at the UK because I'm pretty sure I didn't look at that. Bitcoin's a separate matter. All right, I know we did look at the Dixie, the dollar index. All right, we're on the dollar. We're on the daily. And what did I say? Because I usually have notes here, and I don't see any notes. This is so negative. I mean, so bearish. Look at the trend line here. It's respecting it all the way down, and this started on the 31st of March. Okay, wow. And we have hit a level of support here. All right, you see, I have 2 points of contact on this little trend line I got going here. All right, is price going to come down and touch this and respect this trend line? We'll find out shortly, but we're at a support two of the Fibonacci monthly monthly pivot levels. All right, I just want to make sure that we are on the monthly. Yes, we are on the monthly. So this is going to be pivotal. Excuse the pun. This is going to be a very important support here. See if price breaks support or comes through this this trend line, breaks the trend line, and we find more support on the other side of the trend line, and maybe have a double bottom and continue up. Okay. Now that would affect the rest of these pairs. All right. Now you already know. Did a separate video on Euro JPY, and it is moving smooth. And we have hit TP number 2. Doggone it. As I'm speaking, I just discovered this. I'm going to have to put this in the Discord. Yeah, in our VIP of the Lions Den FX. We got that's great. That's great. And we're on our way to TP number 3. That is awesome. So you already know that one. All right. I'm going to put the thing on this video on pause, and I will be right back. All righty then. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Euro USD. I'm not sure, but I think I might have. I'm not sure. I think I had it yellow. I marked this yellow, and we were looking at the 4-hour. If I remember, I don't see any notes here, so I might have skipped this one. I'm not sure, but yeah, I did talk about it. I talked about the higher lows and the higher highs, and I was wondering if we were on our way to making a new higher high. I believe I got that right. Anyway, what I saw here was I thought that there was a chance that either price would come down and then we would wait for the retrace, or that price would retrace up here. That's why I have this highlighted yellow. I thought that maybe price would retrace here, and then we'd get an entry. Well, we got the entry up here, and I can't quite remember exactly how I described this. I think I had a little red arrow up here. I'm not sure, but we did. You can see how price broke above and retested, and then came lower. And I was afraid that it would come all the way down here. I was like, I was thinking that the euro would be stronger, but what do we got? This is the 4-hour. So where's my entry candle? All right, this is the uh, 5 o'clock on Sunday, well, Monday morning, right? And this was the 9 o'clock of yesterday. And we could see how what the reaction was, and that was an excellent reaction. But it was like a dead cat, and it went a little further, testing the support again, and here we are. And I'm hoping that we break these highs and continue higher. That's what I'm looking for. And so, you know, that that's what that's where we're at currently. We are above the 200, we're above the 50, we're above the 20, and things are looking pretty bullish as we make a new higher low and a higher high, a higher high and a higher low relative to these. So uh, look for more bullishness. Okay, okay, all right. There was something I had cooking on the US 30, and I'll talk to you about it another time in another video. Okay, let's continue. All right, pound JPY. What did I have for this? Let's go back to the daily. I said we were oversold on the D1, and we had a demand zone. Aha! This is the demand zone I was referring to. Price came back down here, retested this demand zone, and dug a little deeper and got a better lift off. And we are bullish here. This was a great spot in my opinion. Ignoring this little head and shoulder mess that was displaying, I ignored it, and here we are moving on up like the Jeffersons. Okay, so we hit that support at S1, and now we're looking to test these highs here. This was a good one. This was a good one, and we are in. We are up about 120 pips, almost 120 pips. Yeah, about 117 right at the moment, and that can't be more awesome. I'm hoping that some people benefited from it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Pound USD. All right, we're on the daily here. We're waiting for a pullback to the one. I said we were going to be waiting for a pullback to the 1 hour 200 EMA. I don't know why I said that. Buys. We're looking for buys. It was oversold. We were oversold here, and this was on. This was yesterday's candle here. Let's widen this up a little bit. This was yesterday's candle, right? And yeah, this was Friday's. This was just. I mean, look at it. It was obvious. This is the swing low to the swing high. We came down to retraced to the 618 perfectly. So we had every reason to expect some bullish reaction. We were above the 50, we were above the 20, we were testing that 20 to 20 held, and we're on our way up, and we'll be going towards those highs. Stay bullish on pound USD. Let's look at pound Swiss. Pound Swiss, a little struggle coming out of the gate. I marked this because this is the break of structure. We broke structure here. This was the higher low that led to this higher high. No more higher highs. We broke below it and came back and retest that low and created the new lower high. All right, and now we're going to see if we're going to. We thought maybe there'd be some follow up. This is the higher low. I mean the lower low. This is the lower high, but right now this created a higher low relative to this one. So that's remarkable. That's remarkable. All right, because we have this low, we were tested this low, and then we created a new higher low. So what am I expecting? A higher high. All right, so we can continue on up like that. That's what I'm looking for. So we'll see. We will see. This is a great place to to think about getting in. All right. Why? Because if you look at the stochastics, we're still in the oversold area. This is a great place to get in. What the way you want to get in, like I keep repeating, is you make sure that you have confirmations. You want to see on the lower time frames, like on the hour. You go down to the hour and you want to see these kind of candles. You want to see price come into the zone, start giving you these small candles showing exhaustion, and then you get a nice bullish candle like this, an engulfer. You know, this gives you the momentum that you need to say, hey, price is probably on its way out. And it came up, equaled and broke these little highs here. So this is what you want to see. You want to see that bullish engulfing candle that engulfs the last couple of candles, right? This is an extra confirmation. This is the one I took, all right, to ensure that I was at the right place at the right time and carrying the momentum was there. I was hoping to get up to these highs here, and this one took me there. The next candle is my entry candle, and that's the way I like to do it. I like to wait till the momentum candle closes and get in on the open of the next one. Gave it a little gap to make sure, and we were good. So we'll see. Right now we're in a little bit of drawdown, getting ready to come up out of it. This might not be a bad time for you to enter, right? Right. Let's go to, I know I did something with NZCAD, didn't I? Yeah, I did do some note taking on here. We're going back to the daily. Where is that daily? Okay. All right. And what did I say here? I like to leave notes. They're like breadcrumbs for me. All right. Where is price? All these EMAs bunching up. I don't like that. Usually I walk away from these situations. That's probably why I don't have this highlighted. 4 hour oversold. Let's look on the 4 hour. Why did I go to the 4 hour? Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah. Should I have gone to the 4 hour? This one was funky. That's why I don't have it highlighted. All right. 4 hour shows retracement to the 786. Expecting more bullishness. Really? Expecting more bullishness? I don't know about this one. All right. All right. So let's look. Price came down here, came down in the downtrend, then started showing the strength. All right, broke this high at the daily. We respected this daily resistance, then broke that. All right, showing strength to the upside. That sounds like bullishness to me. And then we created a new higher high, came down here, made this higher low relative to that one, and then we are at support at this level. All right. If we come all the way over, you can see that support is pretty important. We're just above the pivot of the monthly pivots. If we go to the weekly, we might get a better read on what the situation is. All right. Where is, all right, there's our pivot here. So it's here, it's acting as resistance going all the way across here. And I don't know why I got this bar here. I remember putting this bar here for some kind of reason. I'm going to get rid of it though. All right. All right. We got to retrace to the 786. All right. From this swing low to that swing high, price came all the way back to the 786 Fibonacci retracement level. We come up to test the 50 and we're back to the 786. This does look bearish. This looks bearish. All right. So I'm getting that out of here. I don't know what the heck that was about. Did I spell it right? Bearish shyness. Okay. Bearishness. Okay. That looks a little better. All right. All right. So I'm looking for a break of this support. You see how we're resting on the 200. All right. We tested it here, got a weak response here. So looks like a break of this 200, which is also right above the support support one of the Fibonacci weekly pivots. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is starting to look a little bearish. All right, we break this. That's cool and all, but this is the one. We break this here because this higher low led to that higher high. If we break this, look for the retest and then continued bearishness. This is New Zealand CAD. I guess I'm looking at maybe the New Zealand CAD is weak versus the Canadian dollar, which would make me look at gold, and which the Canadian dollar and gold correlate. Let me see. Yeah, where even if we bought there, that would have been a weak buy. So it looks like sells are best in this situation. But you know, this is a wait and a watch. All right, I'd look for a retest. You know, if we do break the support, look for the retest and then go. This is the line. We want to see it break the S2 and then come back and retest it and then go and then take shorts. You understand? Don't get happy feet with that one. NZD USD. Yes. What did I say? Buys 4 hour break of structure, then buyers returned and breaking back above the R1 optimal entry missed. So we wait for a pullback. All right, that was all yesterday. Boom. Let's go to the daily. All right, and I'm gonna get my. Where is it? There you go. Okay. Why is it doing that? Okay, thank you. All right, now. All right, what do I got here? Yeah, this was a great one actually. What, you know what? I gotta move this. This is driving me crazy. Okay. All right. I don't know why I'm driving myself nuts with this mess. Okay, so let's see. So we would have to go on the 4 hour. Let's look on the 4 hour. You can see the strength in this market because we're equaling the highs over here. All right, after breaking down very bearishly and aggressively, we had a very aggressive correction, and now we are equaling the highs. So we can, you know, even with the Fibonacci's, we're well past the 786 pullback level. So the chances are price is going to continue bullishly. We're going to see what happens at this double top, because that's what it is. It's a double top. I'm getting dramatic for no reason. Okay, hold on a second. Let's go to the 4 hour. I'm going to need some water soon. All right, on the 4 hour, this is a great beginning, a great start, right? I think I might have put this here today. All right, we were looking for price to show strength. It came above the resistance here, and now we are retesting at the right spot in the zone. We are retesting this resistance as support, and we're looking for bullish formations and patterns here. I haven't entered this trade. This was you know, I had this up here for a while. I was just moving it over like so. And I'm waiting for bullish formations and patterns to form here. Look where we're at. We're right where the 20 meets this this area of resistance. I like that, man. That's a great look. Now, what is not as great is we're not at this we're not at the oversold area. I would like to see that oversold area be you know, I would like to see that oversold area. But in this case, if price comes up and breaks this bullish high, I would be inclined to jump right in for some buys. I put that joker right there. That means it's going to be breaking that high. All right, and it would mean that I think we would be safe. This has to establish a higher low. All right, we got to establish a higher low here. You know, and here's the deal: if it doesn't matter, because you know, you don't necessarily have to have this long stop loss down here. All right, once price does get up here, like I said, I would feel safer up there. All right, then you could put your stop loss. Your stop loss will probably be good under here, but this is where it would be safest at the daily, under the daily support. And in your entry, oh, I just dragged that all the way down there. And your entry would be up here. This would give you an 84 pip uh, stop loss to make 199. That's 2.3 R. All right, and that'll take you to the weekly resistance. And this will be attacking that high. Okay. All right. I think I said that right. All right. So, you know, I want to take a good look at something here. This swing high to this swing low to this swing high. That's about a 38. That's about a 38 Fibonacci level. Exactly. And this is it would be fair for us to expect price to bounce and go and get higher from here. I'm looking at these wick rejections and all, and I'm spending too much time on this one, but I want to see how price reacts here. So the way I would do that is, like I told you before, go to the 1 hour, all right, and you look for confirmations. Look for these little candles. I love these dojis. That's what you want to see. And then you want to see that bullish engulfer over here. You want to see this candle over here. You know, if you see this bullish engulfing setup over there, this is where you want to be. This is where you want to be. All right. But I would feel entering down here would be a bit aggressive, be honest with you. All right. But if that bullish engulfer is something like that there, you know, that's fine. That's fine. I would take this entry, but look at these EMAs all coming together here on the 1 hour. That's a little disconcerting, but you know, I also taken consideration where this doggone what do you call it? The stochastics is. Can I move this? Thank you. All right. All right. We were oversold. We were oversold here, and we're touching the oversold area again. All right. We could go a little lower because we haven't gotten a cross of the blue over the red yet. We need that blue to cross that red, and I would feel better about an entry here. You understand? That's on the 1 hour. Okay. But I wish I was to see that on a higher level, like the 4 hour. All right. I circled it down here to say I would like to see it down here. But, you know, we can only get what they give us. All right. So let's continue to monitor this market, and we'll see when the appropriate time is to jump in. Very well could come down to this next level, to the 618, and then shoot up because it has room to go. So keep your eyes on it. What else? AUD USD. Went over this one already in a separate video. It went up of 47 pips, and now I got knocked out at break even, no problem. I enjoyed all these pips and took profit, so it was a pretty good trade. We hit the highs over here of this the previous high, so that was pretty good. Now we only have a retracement. We're heading towards the 50 fib retracement level, which is perfect, and this perfectly hitting this resistance area. So we could be getting ready to have another entry, and I want you to take note. Can I get it? Thank you. There you go. Look where the stochastics is on the, this is the 4 hour. Look what the stochastics is. We wanted to see the stochastics there, right? So that gives us a little room down here. Maybe we hit the pivot with a P, okay? So, look for this. Look for that on the weekly pivot levels, okay? And maybe we can get in. Uh, maybe we can get in here. That would be a lovely retracement. Maybe it touches off on this 50 fib and then shoots up. That would be a great scenario to give us confirmation on our entry for long. Yeah, that would be perfect. All right, look for that on the 4 hour, okay? Now, Aussie New Zealand. Look, we got this channel going up. We got 2 touches on either side. No, yes, yeah, 2 touches on either side. And that is just awesome, first of all. All right, and here's the deal though. This one got a little funky because I'm really kind of wishing that price would have came down here where I have this circle right here where it's oversold. All right, but it's not there. So what do? Okay, price has found support here. What is here? This level here is the daily. No problem. All right, we got a daily support and a daily support level here. That's pretty nice, pretty pretty well used for support and resistance here. And if I can't do them both for some reason. If you'll see that repeated here, here. Okay, so I feel pretty good about taking that level. Um, and we are oversold here. So with it being oversold, maybe we don't need to come down to this level. Maybe we just need to pay attention to these wick rejections on both sides of this level. All right, and just take it for what we get, take it for what it is. Maybe this is the entry we're supposed to be at. We got a nice bullish candle there. If I go down to the 1 hour, I'm pretty sure that shows up pretty strong as an engulfing kind of candle. Let's see. Dang, we went down too far. What is that? Okay, let me go to the 4 hour because we don't need all those candles to look at. All right, look at this. This is what you want to see. I always talk about wick rejections, but this is the kind of wick rejections that you don't ignore. All right, price came into this level, gave you this big old pin bar. All right, but that's not something you're going to take a trade on. You look for confirmations. All right, it filled that wick, gave you some more wick rejections, and came up. So this becomes a level I watch. All right, and then it came down, gave us another big old wick rejection from the same support level. All right, and then you see all these candles and wicks at this level. As soon as it broke this level, I said, you know what? Look at this candle here. It broke the previous high. It broke these highs here. Hey, man. That is the one that should confirm a good entry. Yeah, it did go into a little drawdown. All right. But look at this from here to here. What is that? A 50% fib retracement? Of course it is. All right. We don't need to have the Fibonacci's out to see that, do we? All right. So we take, what is this? Get out of here. What you got there? Why are you messing with me, man? Okay. All right. So, and we got a nice little, channel happening here, right? So I like a an entry up here, all right. But so I'm not too much phased by this little dip below the support here, which was resistance. So what I would like to do, I see these wick rejections from the top here. All right, what I'd like to do is recognize where price is. All right, let's pan out. Okay, and we can see that that's a Fibonacci 50% retracement level. Okay, and that's from the swing low to the swing high. We retraced 38 to 50. All right, and we are moving, trying to move up from here. We need to break this 50. We need to break above this 50, for me anyway, to get involved. If price should want to make a drop down here and test the other side of the channel, that'd be fine. Maybe it does something like this here. And then, maybe it travels sideways and then drops a wick and then springs up. I don't know. I'm keeping my mind open, but right now, if I get a break above this level, see how that level is pretty clear here. If I get a break above these levels, I'm thinking a buy should be in order. And my stop loss would be under the lows there. And I'll be targeting these highs. And depending on how price is moving, I will continue to go to the other side of this this channel. So bear that one in mind. Euro pound. I spent too much time on that one. I'm sorry. Let's go to the daily. All right. We were overbought. Look at this. All right. Price came down and then entered back into the overbought zone. Here's the deal. We have a little bit of divergence, right? Can you see it? So what is that telling me? What should we be doing? Well, let's put it together with the other stuff. We have a weekly, what do you call it? A weekly level of resistance right overhead, and where price has already touched, it's getting ready to touch the. I got to move this. Price is getting ready to touch the Fibonacci monthly pivot levels. All right, we're almost at the R3. Okay. Do that again. All right, and this is looking bearish because of that big drop, and then a 38 fib retracement is right overhead. But we have found some resistance here, as you can see from these levels right across. Wow, let me just do it this way. These levels right across here, right? So what do we got? We got oversold. I keep saying that. Overbought. We got overbought here. All right. We have a level of resistance that's been tested here, and again we are tested here. All right. This little trend line notwithstanding, I think if we look for bearish formations and patterns, bearish confirmations, this will be a good place for a short, because that's what we would be looking for. We're under the 200 on the daily. All right, so we should be looking for shorts here, and we are in the oversold area. So I'm looking for bearish formations and patterns there. Let me go down one and take a look at what we got. Yeah, we broke these highs here. We broke this high here, but we're still in the zone. Came down. We didn't go any higher. This one failed to go any higher, and we are back on the same level of this support that it's formed, this minor support. So I am looking for a good reason. I'm looking for a good bearish candle. a good bearish engulfer right in this area. So keep your eyes in this area, and we'll see if we can marry that up. Don't worry about the stochastics look on the 4 hour. Just keep in mind what the stochastics look like on the daily. Okay, we need some daily confirmation here. So that's what we're looking for, and keep your eye out for it. Okay. Why did my circle disappear? Was it that small on the 4 hour? Didn't I just draw a circle? Did I erase it that quick? What am I losing it, man? Yeah. So we're gonna look for various formations and patterns right here. Okay. On the next formations. Hopefully they don't go any higher, and we can get below a break below this 50 EMA on the daily. All right, let's look at this USJPY. This one was a great one that I mentioned in the video. Okay, in the video, what did I say? D1. Let's go to D1 first of all. Let's go to the daily. All right, on the daily, what did I? Oh my goodness. Daily oversold in correction. Price broke lows over here, broke the lows, and to the 38 fib, which is over here. You know, there's a nice retracement to the 38 fib. Okay, and 4 hour under 200 EMA trend line S1. We got a trend line. We got a trend line coming up, right? Which is nice. All right, we got a trend line coming up, and it hit that trend line right at the 38 fib, which is also where the support one of the Fibonacci monthly retracement levels uh, uh, in the same vicinity. And we have the 50 right here and the 20 right there. This is and we're above the 200. This is great for a buy. We took this buy. The team said, look, we got those confirmations on the 4 hour. You know, we got that bullish candle here. After, you know, dibbling, we price came down. We broke up. That's a nice sign, but we got a confirmation, you know, of bullishness here. Once it broke these body closes here, and we equaled the high of the wick. I waited until the next candle, which came like a doji, and I was like, but once we started rising a little higher here, that's when I got involved, and we caught a very nice candle, a nice push to the upside, and we are up on this one already. 54 pips. 54 pips. Help me. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop the machine, man. You can't stop the machine if you're gonna stay positive. You know what I mean? You gotta stay positive. All right, let's go to the CAD Swiss. I'm gonna hurry this up. Now I got two circles here. Look where price is and look where price is at. I didn't just put those circles there. Now you would have to tell me in the comments section whether I had both of these circles on this page when I gave my initial analysis, but this is actually perfect. Look at where price is. All right, look at the notes. Daily buys. All right, oversold on the stochastics. All right, we retrace to the golden ratio. Look at this. I love it when I see that golden ratio get a retrace to it. Okay, here's the golden ratio here, 618. We came right to it after putting out Fibonacci's on the swing low to swing high. All right, and the retracement is right on time. We're right above the support one. Okay, and we are at the daily support level, and that's just awesome. The daily support level, we hit it squarely, rose above the 50, rose above the 20, and we're on our way up. Why did I put this circle here? It's driving me crazy. I don't understand. Oh, you know, maybe I thought, you know, I had arrows here. Maybe I had a check mark here. I said either price is going to come here, come down, and then retest here, you know, test here and then come up, or we're going to get a break of these levels at the pivot, at the monthly pivot, break this level and then go up. Maybe that's why I had those circles there. It's just that it's just wild to see the pinpoint accuracy. No, it was just wild to see the bullishness head towards one circle to the other. So I'm really kind of stoked to see what your comments might be about that one. But yeah, we broke this level. It was support here, resistance here, and we are about to break that resistance. That's what this was an aggressive entry, but it was a bullish formation pattern. So hey man, let's see where it goes. Did I just take myself out? Where's my oh yeah. Let me put this here. All right. Now I know some of my team already entered here. I already know that. So where would our targets be? First of all, we're going to target the resistance 3. We're going to, this is always going to be your first target, the nearest high, the previous high. All right, that's going to be target 1. All right, we can have target 2 at the resistance 2, and resistance 3 could be target 3 on your Fibonacci pivot levels. Okay, those are the safe ones. But I always like to go one more time frame up to the weekly and see where those weekly levels are, where the highs are. Yeah, this would be appropriate. I would stop right here. I would take the my TP right to this level. There's nothing wrong with targeting these highs, but we're going to run into some resistance up here. So best to snatch it off the table when you have the chance. Okay. Let's go back to the D1, and this is what my trade will look like. I'd make sure I protected my my stop loss by putting it under structure. If you put it on here, you'll probably be safe. If you move it up here, you will probably be safe here. All right. I like to put mine under here. Okay. Now, yeah, let's move on to the next one, but keep your eye on this one. It's not too late to get in. All right. This is a pretty good, once it breaks this level up here, that'd be a pretty good entry. All right. Do I have another one? Okay. Let's look at the Euro CAD. Euro CAD, this was an excellent one. Why was it so excellent? What do I got? Daily, oversold. Look at this. How's it oversold on the daily? It was, I guess, but maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe I wrote the wrong thing because this is overbought. This is oversold. Maybe I got it mixed up. All right. We have a break of structure. We have a break of structure somewhere. All right. We broke it down to the lows. We broke these lows, broke this low, came back, retested this this higher low relative to the one down here. All right, we tested this higher low, and I expect more bearishness. That's what I expect. Okay, now, and that's exactly what we got. Hey, and I said lower time frames, valid short entry, possible what do you call it? Divergence. Yeah, this is the candle I called that short on. All right, I said go down to lower time frames. All right, and you can see that we had 122 pips traveled. This was when I called this. What day was this candle? This is Friday. Look, this is Sunday. This is why I called it. This was an excellent call, man. 122 pips. Called it right here on Sunday, right there open. I said this one, it was hot. That's why I had it red. All the ones that were red were like, hey, this is going to happen now. You know what I mean? Look out for it in the next hour or the next 5 minutes. You know, but I saw that it gained 122 pips down to the support. Now, where does it go from here? We are oversold. Okay, bear that in mind. Doggone it, man! I missed that one. I did not get any part of that. Because I was on other stuff. All right. let's see, price is, this is funky. All right, well, I expect more bearishness to come. All right, we are at support, so we're going to be very careful here because this is strong support. You see it was resistance here, resistance, then it turns into support here. So it could very well move on up the way. All right. We went to the 618. We retraced to the 618. So I'm expecting more bearishness to come to where we meet these lows. So look for that, and we'll see how it goes from there. Okay. All right. Euro Aussie. I know I talked about this. I was hoping that price would come up and tag the resistance like it did over here, and come on down, but it didn't come up that high. It came up here. All right. That's okay, because I was looking at the stochastics. This is yesterday, and this was Friday. So uh, I was hoping that price would come up here because it wasn't exactly at uh, over over oversold. It wasn't at overbought. I'm sorry. I keep doing that. All right. So I was waiting for it to come up here. Wow. I was waiting for it to come up in this area, and it didn't. It didn't get that high. So here we are. All right. We came back up testing the 50. Are we going down any further? I would think so, because this is a bearish. This looks bearish to me. All right. Should be bearish to anybody looking at it with two good set of eyes. All right. But we are hitting a doggone trend line, and that trend line is to the upside. And it looks like it was a long time trend line, huh? Come on, please. Thank you. All right. So we got some time on this trend line. All right. And here is price dancing on it. So am I right to figure that we get more bearishness? Yes, because we came down here, we tested, we're making higher lows. All right. We made a higher high here, but this is a higher low. All right, we just made a higher low. So uh I'm thinking that if price does break this level of resistance, then I would look for, let's get rid of that. I would be looking for a break and a retest. All right. I would be looking for a break of this. Matter of fact, let me just get that out of here. I would be looking for a, where would I draw this? All right. Right here is good. Right here. All right. If, you know what? This one, whew. All right. I'm going to go with this one here. All right. I'll be looking for a break of this here, here, here. All right. That's what I'd be looking for. All right. If it breaks this level, I'll be looking for it to do something like that. All right. If it comes back up here and tests that resistance, then I'd be looking at something like that. All right, because this shape, this wedge shape that it's forming, kinda, it could break out to the top, but I think this would leak. I would be more inclined to think that this is going to leak to the bottom. All right. These symmetrical triangles are kind of tricky. So if it will be prepared, whichever way it breaks out, we would look here. We would look here for the profit. If it breaks out to the bottom, or depending on where it breaks out, we could profit here. All right. Around the S3. All right. Which would be perfect. Or we would profit up here and probably hit that level of resistance at 1.6048. Okay, so look out for that. We'll see how that goes. Okay, and let's go Swiss yen, Swiss yen. Lovely break to the top. We did the sideways action. All right. And now we have a breach of the doggone resistance. That's awesome. All right. I don't have any notes on this one because probably wasn't didn't have anything pending. But because of this break, this is kind of awesome. Now, you see this little arrow I got here? This, something tells me I missed an opportunity. I told myself I was going to do something and I didn't. Let me go down to the 4 hour where the truth can be found. All right. What did I do wrong? All right. Yeah, I did. I missed it. Doggone it. All right. I said price was going to come up. It did. I thought price was going to come up, hit, and that's exactly what it did. Doggone it. Where's my thank you? All right. I missed it again. All right. Yeah. Price came up, retested, and then popped to the top. And that, my dear friends, is where I get frustrated because I missed it. I forgot to set an alert on it, and that's all me. No problem. I take the blame on that one. All right. I see that we had a little divergence going on there. We had a little divergence here and there. So this was obvious to me that it was going to come up, and it did. It came up exactly the way I described it, and I hope I described that in the video. This is the last one, I believe. Yeah, this is the last one, Aussie CAD. We didn't have anything pending, but what I said was, what I said on the, I remember, I remember what I was thinking. All right, because we were on the daily. It was all kind of mishmash. So I went to the 4 hour. I wrote down here, if it gets down here, we will be in the oversold, and we could then look for a buy. And that's why I had that little circle there. Right. It came to that circle. It came to the circle, but it's going to the support. So, no big deal. This one was a misfire. All right. And we went a little deeper than I thought it would. I thought it would come to the 618 and do what it normally does, come here and bounce to the top. It did not do that this time. All right, it came through, which means there's a lot more bearishness in this than bullishness. So I'm looking for more bearishness now. what what do we do? What are we looking for in the future? I'm looking at this level right here. All right, which is past the 786. This is the last place you expect to see price come make a reversal. All right, so I'm thinking that if once price comes here, if we can get penetration, a retest, and then further downside, hey, get off of me, get off of me, get off of me. Okay, he's driving me crazy, man. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about, right? Gosh. All right. We see something like that, we'll be good to go. Okay. We should be good to go. Look around. That might happen up here. All right. Just look around this area, and we'll find it. What I would normally do in this situation, take out those pivots, put it on the, because this is on the daily. I will put it on the yearly, so that I can see. This is the 4 hour. What am I thinking about? Put these on the weekly, and you can see the S1 here, and I'm thinking that's exactly where price will find. Matter of fact, I think that's exactly where price will probably find a level of support. Do we have any whole numbers nearby? 96, 96. Well, 96.20 is not too far. 96.30 is right here. That's not really one of the numbers. You're looking for 00, 50, 20, and 80. Okay. But this S2, this S1 is probably where price will want to do its thing, start finding uh, bullish or formations and patterns if it decides it wants to go up. All right, because this will constitute a double bottom. All right, but in the case that it wants to continue bearishly, all right, we're going to look for a penetration, a retest, and then further movement to the downside. And I want you to take note, look at all that smooth traffic over there. That means we won't get hung up on things like this and that and all that kind of mess. All right. Or you won't see those kind of hesitations as much when you see smooth candles. And smooth candles just mean smooth traffic and less likelihood of reversal. Okay. So that's what we're looking at. And that's all I'm going to do right now. And please give me a reaction. Most of the stuff that we went over in the weekly outlook seemed to have hit, which is awesome. All right. And I just want you to tell your friends, give me a like, give me some subscriptions. All right. Subscribe, man. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Have a great trading week.